Previously on VCR Party Live.
It's me, George, from the distant future. Do not put old cereal into Nick's ass.
Oh my God.
I've been waiting years for this.
You've been waiting years to have me insert a piece of cereal up my butt.
It's horrible. Nick dies live on air from acute infectious diarrhea.
Oh, this is bad.
Really?
It's really dry.
Get it up there.
Oh, this is bad.
You've never put...
It's staying. It's kind of like having to poop. It's like...
Oh, really?
And I'm going to feel like that for the next, 40 minutes.
Don't do it, Nick. Don't!
VCR Party Live. VCR Party Live. At the end of the 20th century, a scientist saw a killer comet on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for a cassette that is our only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they find. VCR Party Live. VCR Party Live.
Melinda's. Here we are, Tuesday night, VCR Party Live. I'm Joe, that's Nick, there's Steve, there's George. We watch VHS tapes. We have 13,000 of them, not to brag or anything. And we're trying to watch every single one of them. And we started off there with a new cold open previously on of the time.
Mm-hmm.
We had a lot of people asking questions about if Nick really put Batman, for some of the newer viewers, if Nick actually put Batman cereal into his rectum.
Did we have
I didn't hear any. I didn't hear any.
There was something on the Melindaverse the other day. I should have pulled it up.
Okay.
But somebody said, hey, is it true or is this just like a joke? And so I decided to put together a previously on. And did you actually put it in, Nick, though? Because we didn't have a camera.
What would be the point otherwise?
No, just to keep it in your butt cheeks. Nobody would know.
Well, it went in there. Yes, I had a piece of floss in there to retrieve it, and Anderson witnessed it, our lawyer. So it was my takeaway from that whole thing is that remember when shows used to be 40 minutes? Those were the good old days. I said I'd have to keep it up there for about 40 minutes, and I was like, oh man, can you imagine?
Not anymore. George, didn't you say that was the first time Nick ever yelled at you?
Yes, I pointed out that he didn't use gloves. And it was the first. If you look, I've seen.
I had gloves on.
Yeah, no, but it was. He gave me a look. I invite everybody to watch that episode just for the look, which was the first. Up till then, I was just some weirdo helping out, but then I would join the forces of evil.
Right, you were part of the problem, right?
Yeah. Sorry, Nick.
All right, we're live tonight, so do your comments, and we'll put up some funny ones. And Nick, we got some new tapes in the office here.
Yeah, I got a bunch too. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Matt, aka Lil Judy Fun, sent a couple tapes, a collection of nonsense from Michelle, Malin, and Matt. Look at this one. I think we have this one, but I really love this cover.
Oh yeah.
Selling errors are hazardous to your health. So
to your wealth.
Oh, to your wealth?
To your wealth.
Yeah. I like the ouch right there. That's salesman. But this one here, this is the DB in North Carolina sent this one. Grandpa bowling. Or Grandpa bawling, like he's crying.
I think it's bowling.
I think it's bowling as well.
I think it's bowling, BALLING.
Well,
no,
I wouldn't want to see.
Different tape.
You know, we're going to have Leroy Bornhop on the show pretty soon. And
I keep forgetting that. Professional bowler, Leroy Bornhop, yeah.
Yeah, so let's just show him this tape without even looking at it first.
Okay.
Let's just say, hey, we found this tape called Grandpa Bowling. Here it is, Grandpa Keep on that side.
Okay.
So, yeah,
it does
clearly
say bowling there. That's confirmed on the face label.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks for sending those. I got a couple too. These I think were from Cal. I think I got this note from Cal. This one is still in the shrink, and it's VCR remote control casino games. This is craps, and it comes with chips too on the side here. So I assume this just like gives you where the where it hits, where the dice hit, and then you kind of place your bets. But we'll see. That could be something we play and have a punishment for.
Well, we still need to determine Steve's who's going to be the godfather of Steve's child, and maybe we could play that craps game, and whoever wins
VCR craps
gets to be. You haven't named a godfather yet, have you, Steve?
We have not. No.
Are you leaning one way or the other between the three of us?
I am, but I will be at the whim of whatever you guys.
Throw it open to the Melindas.
Yeah, true.
We could do a poll. Who should be the godfather?
No. I mean, one of the Melindas is chosen at random. Put it in the hopper. That's what they used to do.
Can we do a raffle?
Century AD.
Can we do a raffle, Steve? Of who is going to be?
I've met some of our viewers, and Steve, I'd just steer. I think that would be.
Seriously, Steve, can we do a raffle to see who wants to be the godfather of your child?
Yes, Steve. Seriously.
No, I'd rather do
seriously.
essays. I'd want to see someone do some effort other than just filling out a.
Well, what if I make the address really, really long, like a really unwieldy, like address?
As is proven, the more unwieldy, the more entries we get. So I don't think
Joe, you're dropping right now in the Godfather rankings.
Let me finish showing some of these videos from Cal here. This is painting with children, painting children from photographs.
Okay.
Welcome to my studio. So
there's a child.
Looks like an
painting
SNL
a child.
character.
Yep. And then this one, I have no idea what it is, but it's called "Swim Baby Swim." It's got somebody's address on it, so.
Okay.
Show that, but So anyway, these all look good. Thank you to Cal, and thanks to everybody for sending us things. You can send us things as well. Just go to our website, and it's got our address on there.
Nick, why don't you send "Swim Baby Swim" back to whoever's address that is? Can we? Why don't you?
Yeah.
If it's not a good tape, or else we could digitize it, then you can just send it to him.
Oh, it's from a library. It's from a library in New Jersey, from Towns River, New Jersey. So yeah, they should get this back. I think.
Exactly. Hey, let's. One more thing. We do drops now because Steve directs now with this new interface. So we have drops. Steve, I got 2 new drops from Dr. Schultz. Elimination, the first step. He's the New Age doctor. Yeah. So there's one of them.
One of them. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what situation you would use that in, but maybe it'll come up. And then there's another one, right? Maybe
Do you want me to do it now, or you want me to hold that one for a special?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, but it's
dirty
one,
or a nasty poo-poo. You did a bad one.
I think whenever something gross happens, you would play that one.
Pretty much whenever Joe talks. That's
okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now we can get into a Found Footage Festival classic.
Classic.
You caught me with my pants down, but no one sells carpet or waterbeds for less.
We're going to be in Toronto this weekend on Saturday. Where'd Nick go?
He was infuriated by.
He said classic, and then he left.
Yeah.
All right. Did he push the wrong button? I'm just going to keep talking. We're going to be in Toronto on Saturday and Sunday. There he is. Saturday and Sunday at where are we playing? The Review?
Review Cinema, yeah.
Yeah, Review Cinema, and not a lot of tickets left, but what comes from Toronto is Circle Square. And we have this one we featured, I think in volume, I don't know, let's say volume 3. I think it's a Christian thing, right? It's a religious, for Sunday schools.
Kids show, yep.
Yeah, and this one was all about swearing. It's just a real short clip, but it's a fun one. Here's Circle Square. Toronto.
Video Services presents the Circle Square Gang as they learn all about the problems of swearing.
Hi, fellas.
Hi, Dirk. Guess what? I've started swearing.
How about you, Daniel? Are you swearing too?
Not yet, but Jerry's gonna teach me.
Shit, no.
I feel
Halloween?
like Jerry was the Joe and Nick was the kid of Matt.
Yeah, that.
Hey, how about this for a Halloween costume, the old timer? I think that could be a good one.
I thought that was Red Fox at first.
That guy, yeah.
Yeah, it was just from the side.
Yeah. But that'd be a good. I think that'd be an easy one too.
Yeah, you go with one day and Colonel Sanders the next.
Yeah.
You've started swearing, dummy. Yeah. I think that's a good costume. I think I can pull it off. I'll keep that in mind.
Steve, who are you selling out to tonight?
Well, I am glad you asked, Joe. I am selling out to Melinda, Charlie Roxborough. who's a great guy. I met him at the MelindaCon, and then just recently at the saw him at the Overlord show and your 20th anniversary show.
Cool.
So he makes a lot of movies. So this one he's selling out to is for Magic Spot, from the makers of Metal Detector Maniac, Heard She Got Murdered, and Don't Let the River Beast Get You, comes Magic Spot, an exciting independent comedy movie now available to watch for free on Tubi. This feature-length movie tells the tale of two cousins who use a magic rock to assist their uncle. One must see the manner in which they assist him to believe it. After a rather well-received premiere at the Rollingsford, New Hampshire American Legion Hall, Matt and Charlie are happy to release Magic Spot on Tubi, making it free and easy for most people to watch. You guys might remember we sold out earlier Boston Johnny. This was the same filmmakers, Matt Farley and Charlie. And they've also just got a wild, I sent you guys the article, but I don't know if you got it, but Matt Farley was featured in the New York Times Magazine because he's written, I don't know how many songs right now. I think it's like 24,000 or 25,000.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. And he's figured out a way to monetize it, which,
we got to talk to him.
Yeah.
How do we
figure
do
this
that?
out? Yeah.
But on Friday, June 21st and Saturday, June 22nd at the Spectacle Theater in Brooklyn, they will be showing 4 of their feature-length movies, Don't Let the River Beast Get You, Heard She Got Murdered, Local Legends, and Magic Spot. While the exact schedule is being determined, the plan is probably to show 2 features on Friday evening and 2 features on Saturday. Charlie and Matt will be in attendance for Q&A sessions about the movies. So if you are here in New York, please check it out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Which theater in Brooklyn?
Spectacle.
Spectacle. Okay, I know that one. Yeah.
Any movie with a tagline that's 2 cousins use a magic rock to assist their uncle. That's all. Say no more. I'm there. Day one.
A lot of the Melindas probably know Charlie and Teresa from, either MelindaCon or something like that. They're very, very nice, kind people. Charlie gets a shout out in the New York Times Magazine article, so just be sure to check that out. But a great guy. I'm always happy to, help creative Melindas. So please.
One more time. What was the title of the Be Sketch? Don't Let the River Be Sketch You?
Don't let the river beast get you.
Oh, beast get you. Okay. I thought it was be sketch you. And I was like, be sketch sounds like a word, but okay.
Well, it probably was that when I said it the first time.
Yeah.
Here we are.
I think that's on Steve. Yeah. Hey, let's get into some funny names.
Funny name time.
All right. Okay. So a lot of controversy last week. We got a lot of business to take care of with funny names here.
Okay.
Get comfortable. This is going to be
business to take care of.
Nick, this is going to be 40 minutes on its own right here. Okay. So Skinya.
Times like this, I wish I had a piece of cereal in my ass. I would prefer that.
We could make some arrangements.
Okay.
Okay. So.
That's how I got it out.
It works. Okay, so Skinya, I guess it's not a human's name. I guess
I have changed my name to Skinya.
Oh, it's staying.
It's too late. I already made this graphic to remove Skinya. So this is the process of removing Skinya from the funny names. Here we go. There.
Oh, okay. That's a desertion.
Yeah, it's a desertion. Yeah, it's the opposite of a usurpation.
Yeah.
A deusurpation. Okay, but we have a new funny name, and it comes from Folk Rhythms. And OD showed me this one. You can't really see it, but it's a Folk Rhythms. It's learned to play the spoons, bones, washboard, ham bone, and the paper bag. Came from we played it at on Quarantine Classics, the very first one. And there was a funny name. The director had a funny name. So here's that video. David, not a funny name.
Nope. Regular name.
We can do a regular name. There it is. Happy Trum. There we go. Happy Trum.
Trum is German for dream. So happy Trum. Is a
Happy Dream. You said that in the Quarantine Classics episode too. You chimed in with that. Yeah. Do you know German?
I do, but what a know-it-all, or ein weiß es alles I am.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Well, listen to this. Happy Trum replaced George Harrison, so I think a lot of Melindas are gonna be happy that George Harrison is out of there.
Breathe easy tonight.
It's in honorable mentions now. Happy Trum is in. While I was watching that folk rhythms video, there's a lot of good sampleable moments. So for the Melinda mixers, let's observe silence. I found a good part that's sampleable. Melinda mixers, you got your ears on. Listen to this. Remix this. There's something to work with here. All right, here we go.
Try it with me. Here we go. We're gonna do it over and over. E, I, O, E, E, I, O, E, E, I, O, E.
So I think there's something there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'd love to hear the Scooby Doo rap or the
Oh yeah,
dog rap over there.
Yeah.
I think they should work together.
Yeah. All right. That's funny names.
All right. We should mention. We mentioned that we're going to be in Toronto this weekend, but a few other things. We're going to be in Buffalo, which we haven't been to in probably 15 years. So I'm excited.
A long time
to be back in Buffalo. That's going to be fun. And then Toronto 2 nights. All right. So somebody in the comments last week said Hamtramck is pronounced how it's spelled. It is not pronounced how it's spelled because you're adding a vowel where there isn't one. So, but here's what I'm going to do. I have too many vowels in my last name. I'm going to give one to Hamtramck. I'm going to put it between the M and the CK. I'm going to give it an E. So I'm going to just be Pruher. I'm going to take that E and give it to Hamtramck so everybody knows how to pronounce it.
Well, when we're there in Hamtramck, maybe we can invite the mayor down, and you can give it to the mayor personally.
I hope that gives me the key to the city because that is not pronounced how it's spelled. God damn it! It's not intuitive at all.
Are you sure you're pronouncing it correctly? Like, is it?
That's how people have told me. Hamtramck is how. I was on the NPR and they pronounced it that way on WDET yesterday. So I trust NPR to get it correct.
Yeah, it's one of those cities like it looks like Gloucester, but it's Gloucester.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you just have to know. So
yeah, Worcester, Massachusetts, and all that.
Edinburgh. Yeah.
So anyway, but don't tell me that's pronounced how it's spelled because there's missing a vowel. All right,
Nick is on a warpath.
I am. Yeah. I've already criticized our viewers once, and I'll do it again.
You left the, got upset and left the show.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, I did. That was out of anger. Let's get into some flying windows, shall we? Well, Seth wrote, and he said he was digitizing a VHS that he had called Baby Mugs, and we have this one too. Joe, I told you to pull it. Did you?
Yeah, I have it. I have it right here. Baby Mugs.
Yeah.
There we go.
And he told me there's some flying windows in it, but they were 22 minutes in, and I'm like, I didn't make it that far. So bless your heart for making it that far. And what the idea was, there's a lot of pseudoscience about what entertains babies, like Baby Mozart. You know, you can make them smarter by playing Mozart with some on VHS. This one was just by looking at faces of other babies would somehow stimulate your baby on your 13-inch Trinitron or whatever you're playing this on. I think it's specious research that led to this. I think it was just an excuse to videotape some babies. And I also don't know if these are technically flying windows. So we do have our viewer Wayne that counts the flying windows. I'm going to have her be the arbiter, but I don't know. Weigh in the comments whether these baby mugs are flying windows or not.
The Animals at Uncle Larry's Farm lets your child discover a new world of adorable young friends.
I wanted to include this preview at the beginning because it's called Baby Animals at Uncle Larry's Farm.
Just
sounds like it sounds like a Frank Zappa song or something.
It does. It does.
It's a sing-along ride through a country farm featuring toe-tapping music, plenty of happy kids.
Oh,
That's the other reason I included it.
Yeah.
I included it because
we got to
toe-tapping
sample that.
music. Yeah.
Yes.
And dozens of cute, cuddly animal babies. Baby mugs.
Speaking of toe tapping.
Yeah, those are flying windows.
But they're not, I mean, they're not windows, though. It's just the whole frame is flying out.
Well, let's see what this one's about to do.
All right.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah. I think those count.
The flying fade. Yeah. It's a flying fade.
I agree. At first, it was just white.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are hoppers. Those are. Yeah, those are waves.
These are hideous babies to look at. I mean, I'm a childless adult in his 40s, so maybe I'm not the best to judge, but.
Call them like you see them.
Yeah. Look at it. I think this is what we should have at the end of our show. Produced by Three Friends Productions.
We should have an apostrophe.
No picture of me. It's just the three of you guys.
It will all be mommies. Yeah, Steve, you're not included.
No.
Sorry. You didn't make the Three Friends cut, but
oh boy.
Anyway, thanks to Seth for the reminder, and thank you for not making me watch the whole video and just telling me go to 22 minutes in.
All right, you ready to get some? I'm excited about my raviolis.
Me
I'm
too.
stoked for my ravs. Let's bring up the graphic.
Come on, let's see your raviolis. Show us 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 your raviolis.
How excited are you? Do you want to go first excited, or do you want me to go first excited?
I'd like to go first because I think we should
Okay.
end on yours. So when we were in England, we for our bonus episodes for Patreon, we've done bonus episodes now for 3 years each week. So I think there's like 160 bonus things where we watch the longer cuts of videos, and it's fun. If you're at the $10 and up level on Patreon, check it out. But when we were in England, I realized, we're going to be traveling. We can't do one. So George and Steve stepped up to the plate. I gave them 2 random videos that we'd never shown on VCR Party, but I thought they were worth showing here on the main show, too, in shorter versions. If you want to watch the full ones, go to Patreon. But one I thought Steve would like more, and it's called Women's Golf. Steve, did you enjoy this one?
Yeah, I'll say yes. I didn't really, but...
Did you learn anything?
No, not like that. I should be drawing like V's on my golf club and the things that I didn't do. But yeah,
Well, see, I actually learned something because I'm not a good golfer, but I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. This swing makes sense and all that. So I learned something, but maybe in the shortened version there wasn't much to garner.
Yeah,
but
well, I learned she's a lot better golfer than I am.
She's incredible. Yeah,
that was very.
So let's play a little bit of that. It's Golf for Women.
For women, with our teacher, Donna White.
So let's get started. This is my daughter, Kristen. And you'll notice as she swings that it's just a smooth, uninterrupted motion, back and through, just like the golf swing.
Steven, when you swing, do you swing like pushing Kristen? In a swing,
I certainly tried to, but no, I'm not as smooth as that swing.
Do you think that's a good? She's trying to do some Mr. Miyagi stuff here, right? It's just like you think you're pushing.
I think she's eating up time. I mean, she's right that you want to do it, but I mean, like the other thing is like it's on a rickety. You're distracted by the rickety. Like,
oh yeah, you hear the creaking.
Like, You're like, is this girl going to go down?
And are you supposed to be rickety when you swing your club? Are you supposed to be rickety?
No, you're definitely not supposed to be rickety.
Okay.
Back and through.
The whole thing
Well,
is
the
moving.
golf swing is just like when Kristen was swinging. It's an uninterrupted motion.
Just as rickety.
Back and forward. Let's first talk about the placement of the left hand on the golf club. You'll notice how my glove is marked, side and the pad.
You notice how my
When
subway
you place
glove
the
is
left
marked.
hand on the golf club, the club should be diagonal at the base of the fingers and in the palm. So what I like to do when I teach people, I say check your tail feathers. It's just as if you're a rooster. And it's as if your tail, the tail feathers in your rooster stance position here are at a slight angle down toward the
Is this
ground.
helpful, Steve?
If your tail feathers are too far out, they'll stick
Yeah.
straight up.
Roosters
And
playing
if you're
golf, for
squatting
sure.
too much,
Lady
you will
golfers
not
should
be
be
able to
chickens,
take it
shouldn't
back
they?
properly.
Good point.
That's pretty sexist.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just like that. But remember, check your tail feathers.
Before you wreck
This
your
club
tail.
has a happy face.
That was a good one.
She just likes drawing on things. Gloves.
That's what I.
That's
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Who is she? Harvey Sid Fisher?
She likes.
The
Yeah.
happy face shows the center of the club, and the arrow
Happy
shows
Trum
the
shows the
toe.
center
Now,
of the
to get to the top, you'll notice that my knuckles are pointing up to the sky. This is very critical for women because a lot of women are weak. I'll hit a tennis forehand for you to show you.
Disagree for the record, lady.
Ball,
but
please.
She
How
hits
about
almost
that, huh?
everything but a golf
When the
club.
proper swing techniques
Yeah.
are applied, even a small person like me can powder the ball. Well, that concludes the special shot segment of our tape. I've sure enjoyed this. Maybe we can do it again sometime.
I've sure enjoyed
I'd sure
this.
like that.
I
Back it
sure,
up.
I
Back it up.
sure like that. I feel like the sure pronunciation's a little weird.
Do it again sometime. I'd sure like that.
Sure like that.
In closing, watch the
In
tape
closing.
over and over again. You may want to take notes.
Look at the gator. Look at the gators. There it is. Golf for women. Well, that Steve, it didn't apply to you because it was only those tips only apply to women golf.
I guess so. Yeah.
And videos like that, it's like 78% filler, isn't it? Like she's just trying to. She has her things like that would take 10 minutes, but then she has to push.
Here's Kristen again.
All right, so I've been teasing this for several weeks. Overhead projectors. We see them in a lot of videos, and they're always good videos. Whenever you see an overhead projector, you know something good is coming up. So I decided to have a corner called This Week in Overhead Projectors, and I made a graphic for it with an original song that I spent most of the day recording and writing. This is my most ambitious opening graphic I think I've ever done. So you better enjoy it. All right, here's the opening graphic to This Week in Overhead Projectors.
If you like visual aids that aren't easy to see, then you'll love This Week in Overhead Projectors.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
It took me 7 hours to make that.
Mhm.
But I tried to sing it seriously. Did you hear? I wasn't doing
Yeah.
a funny voice. I was trying to do a George, what did you think? You're a musician.
I can hear the first 6 hours of struggle and then the last hour of breakthrough. That's how it works, right? It's
Yeah.
not like people think,
It
like,
is.
oh, you just walk in and it's done. No, it's
Well,
it's,
yeah, no.
it's effort and
From one musician to another, I know exactly what you're talking about.
No division.
Oh, Bill's nailing it tonight.
He's on fire.
Oh boy. Okay, so this week in Overhead Projectors, Gideon gave me this tape. It's a seminar at a Sheridan, and
They always are.
poorly produced, but it features an overhead projector, and I hope you're really excited about this. Here we go. T-shirt that's hard to explain. National Guild of Hypnotists.
I'd wear it.
Hypnotizers? No, hypnotists. Okay.
Formerly, he was director of social
Now, I really like this beginning here. Pay close attention to this beginning. I think it starts off very strong.
work, continuing education in the Center for Family Therapy.
I'm thinking this could be our thumbnail.
Yeah, for sure. That's gonna get clicks.
What do you think?
If we get past this, I get to see the overhead projector.
I'm teasing it a little bit. I'm teasing you.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be part of like the symposium for Bigfoots. Like that was a Bigfoot that just went through. And we just
I think it's the same director. I think it's the
Yeah.
same production. I think it's the same director as the Bigfoot convention.
School of Social Work in Washington University, St. Louis, Missouri.
Thank you very much. With hypnosis, my wife do that Buddha for me. I thought
See, those are those clear plastic things are the things that he puts on the overhead projector.
Yeah.
The transparency. That's
Let me talk about some of the major theories behind, let me get this up here, behind hypnosis, first of all. Let's see if I can get over like this. With hypnosis,
do you think I loved this video while I was playing it, or do you think that I didn't like it? Do you think?
I think it made your day.
Oh, this is video of the year. This is video of the year so far. Just wait, it gets better.
I just don't understand if they'd be able to go edit between shots. Like, how are you not able to take some of this out? Like, I understand if you had to just one shot and you had to play it entirely through. That's one option.
They have somebody directing this. You know, they do have somebody bouncing between. There's two cameras here. Okay, but the best part's
was
coming
just
up.
Technical directing right there live.
I think that's what they were doing. Yeah, in camera. Yeah,
that makes me feel better.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. With hypnosis, there are three major approaches or styles of hypnosis.
Okay, so what are the three is your favorite? Let's just go around of the three that are up there on the screen.
Number one for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
There's one, it's pretty good right there. The directive style, where the
just the iris on the
hypnotist is very
camera.
directive in suggestions.
Rapt attention.
Where you give direct suggestions. There's also more of a permissive style.
You see?
Which, get that over like that, which is more of a facilitative style, is based on, is that
that guy's usually in the front row at our live shows.
Stable forces for suffering based on sexuality integration. And I want to thank you very much for coming today.
God bless you, man.
This week in overhead projectors.
Do I not have a bad voice? I might not have a bad voice.
You're great.
So there it is, the debut of This Week in Overhead Projectors. What do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down? You for it? You into it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hypnotized into loving it.
I'm going to say it's a contender for Video of the Year. It'll probably land an honorable mention. I don't think it'll win anything, but I think it'll be in the discussion at the end of the year.
It'll be in your discussion, I guess. Yeah.
What did the Melinda say about it? Were they into it?
Here's my idea.
Everyone was getting very sleepy.
Let's find that Sheraton Terra, wherever that is, and have the annual VCR party state of the show meeting there, and invite people to come take our seminar. It'll all be overhead transparencies. And Steve, do you want to direct?
Yeah. Well, it's going to be tough to direct and present how to pick a jock sham, but okay, I'll try.
Well, I think you're up for it.
Let's actually do this. Can we actually do this? Spend a weekend at like a Sheraton, and then we rent out a space, and then we do like a Dr. Schultz elimination, the first step type thing.
I think so.
Everybody can, like, I can do like a guide to tedium, and then it'll be like a 4-hour thing, and I'll just show tedious stuff. We'll talk about brochures and
we'll keep it extra dry in there, so everybody will have to sip. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah,
let's do it.
Okay. I have. Oh, this is a fun one that Evan sent to us. It's a Hardee's training video, and it involves miming. Do you remember this one, George? I thought would appreciate this one.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
George and Steve, you watched this for the EP mode. What did you think?
Love mime.
Okay. This was one of those where whoever was like in marketing or doing the training or whatever else was a wannabe film producer, and they just decided to make their Charlie Chaplin. Like, this was their
I liked it though. They're creative. They went mostly wordless for it. It's called Think Safety from Hardee's. I mean, a guy had clown makeup wearing a Hardee's uniform.
Every day we perform hundreds of tasks, most without even thinking. Many of these routines have to do with our job. And even though we feel that we're focused on the work, we must also be aware of the safety factors involved. We have rules and regulations which are designed to reduce the risk of accident. But
So that's how mine puts on socks.
Accidents happen when people don't think.
Accidents really stink.
We need to think safety. Safety is a habit that we all need to develop.
I think this guy's a good mime, too.
It really seems like he's tying his shoes.
Mm-hmm. I think he's got some real physical clowning skills. We'll see him in a minute here.
I like that Hardy's hat.
Yeah. Tie with a turtleneck. Look at this, is pretty good stuff here. He's just spilled some cooking oil on this.
Do you think if you were an employee who just got hired and you had to watch this, would you enjoy this?
No. I'd be waiting for my cigarette break.
I think back then you could smoke while watching the training videos.
Yeah. She died. See, I wish they would have gone with some actual blood here.
The guy in the background right there, he steals the scene.
Remember,
trying to actually work, I
is
think.
no accident. Think safety, and we can all live happily ever after.
Yeah. I
Cute,
like that.
right?
That's cute.
Yeah.
It's cute.
I like it.
I think the better way to learn something is with an overhead projector, personally. I think that you just get an overhead projector, a couple transparencies.
All right. Less miming, more overhead projectors.
That's how I would do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I had an ex-girlfriend in high school who worked at a Hardee's, and she would always hook me up with free food. And do you remember when the Monster Burgers came out?
Yeah.
She would hook me up with Monster Burgers all the time. And I remember her telling me one time, she goes, that's actually 2,000 calories. Like, that's enough calories for your entire
That's
day.
your whole day.
Yeah. And like when I'm 17 years old, I didn't know what calories were. So like I ate several of them. So yeah, I'm like 70% Monster Burger.
I remember your dad hated Hardee's.
He did. I love that you remember that. I love that
Yeah.
that really stuck with you.
That did. As a kid, I remember he was very anti-Hardee's.
Well, he hated the food, but he also hated the California raisins. And
Oh,
so
right.
I don't know if he hated Hardee's because of the California raisins, because they were the spokes.
They promoted the raisin biscuits.
They were the spokes raisins. And,
Right.
yeah. But yeah, he hated them and he hated Hardee's. And yeah.
Yeah, I remember him telling me he thought it was horse meat.
Yeah,
Or something like that. Yeah.
He said that often. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been wanting to show this for a long time. I didn't grab the tape. I think I don't have the tape around here. But I was going to show this to Glazer, but we ran out of time. Then I was going to show it again. We ran out of time. I think I've tried showing it like 4 times. Maybe I shouldn't show it. Maybe I should just keep pushing it. Maybe this is
when John Glazer was on the show. You thought he would like this?
I thought he would like this one.
Yeah.
It's a Winston.
Well, let's watch it.
Okay, it's a Winston cigarette promotional video, but it's a tie-in with their racing team. So they had like a race car. But this is a video. I don't know how people got it. I think maybe you got it free with 3 packs of smokes or something. It came with the smokes. But it's just how awesome the racing is and the cigarettes. But they use a lot of I don't know, phrases that they're either talking about the cigarette or they're talking about the racing. So you tell me which one they're talking about. So finally, I get to show Winston cigarette racing.
All right.
The bull stops here.
David Gilmour? I think that's from the Division Bell.
Mark Knopfler.
Yes.
Here we go.
On the back, Dale.
Got Earnhardt in here.
Oh, you got them all. No bull. And our smokes. What the heck are you smoking? Answer the question, Nick.
Cloves. It's almost Beekman-esque.
It is.
Oh, it turned into the wheel.
No, I'm not very far.
I mean,
it's so far.
Like
Do you think
6 false endings right there? I was like, all right, it's over.
Yeah.
Nope, no, not yet. Okay. Well, now it's no. Okay.
The cacophony continues.
that's what this whole video is just this stuff. What do you think? Would Glazer have liked this one?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. You'd never know with him, but
No,
I feel like he would have liked the no bull and the. But
Yeah.
there's more. There's more. There's a lot more.
Look at this, coming out of corner number 4, they touch. All 3 cars are touching as they come down through the tri-oval, but everybody maintains position.
No bull and our smoked.
The only dance we do is 3 wide at 200 mph.
So are the smokes. Oh, another false ending.
Somebody's gonna send you that T-shirt, Joe.
Yeah, I know. I hope so. You have to earn it.
By smoking?
Actions speak louder than words. No bull.
Yeah.
Tell it like it is. Talk the talk, walk the walk. Actions speak louder than words.
Like the right now video.
Yeah.
Bull stops here, but there's no bull. It's very confusing.
Yeah. Oh.
Surgeon General's warning. Smoking by
breath.
pregnant women may result in fetal injury, premature birth, and low birth weight.
Yeah, no bull about that.
Whenever I think of fetal injury, I imagine like a fetus with like in a cast or something. Like I'm not thinking
crutches.
about it the right way. Yeah.
Right.
Born
Like a sprained ankle.
Yeah.
Right. So there it is, the video that I've been meaning to show for like 9 weeks now.
I think,
So.
just text it to him, but I think Glazer will like that one.
Maybe I'll save it for the next time he's on. So,
Okay, yeah, worth adding to that hopper.
Yep.
All right, that is raviolis. What
Shows the raviolis. Shows the raviolis. Shows the raviolis.
George, do you have a special segment?
Sure. If only I had an intro.
What is it? It's 250 pounds of lovable trouble named George. George, will you get out of my bed and go downstairs? It's George by George. You'll want to bring the whole family to see George.
Well, I am going to follow up that last ravioli, with a bunch of freaky PSAs that are specifically about smoking.
All right.
Yes.
PSAs.
They pro or anti?
Oh, Brian said pro. Sexy woman. Smoking. Pretty cool, like Tom Savini monster makeup in that.
Yeah, I would describe that as horrifying.
That's a freaky PSA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Tony Curtis. I'm awarding them an IQ button. That's IQ for I Quit Cigarettes. Smart, huh? Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations. I quit. Cigarettes, that is.
So I would describe that as not intentionally freaky, but one that I find very uncomfortable to watch now. And it's going to be part of a new series starting next week, or maybe the week after, of commercials that I find very unpleasant to watch, and I wish I'd never seen them, and I hope I never see them again. And you guys will get to watch them with me for the last time.
Excited.
All right.
Okay.
And the joke there was that he didn't want to. He was uncomfortable pinning the pin on the large-chested woman, right? Because he didn't want to crash her. Or...
Yeah, that's why we're all still laughing. Yep.
I thought that she didn't quit. You know, like I thought he could like smell the smoke on her or something.
Oh,
that's
maybe
why he didn't.
Subtext I didn't get, but no, I think Nick is onto it.
I think you're right.
It's like knowing wink to the camera. Like,
yeah,
you fellas out there know what I'm talking about. That sort of thing. All right, let's see what else we got. I believe this ran in movie theaters.
Scream. Shout. Cheer. Snooze. Snore. Yell. Munch. Crunch. Push. Shove. Slurp. Burp. Litter. Sing. Chat. Hum. Clap. Choke. But don't smoke.
Not convinced. Not convinced.
And then just one last quick one that is, to me, the most disturbing of all.
Way back in 1988, when I was young, the American Cancer Society taught me that a low-fat, high-fiber diet could reduce the risk of cancer. I gave up some of my vices, didn't drink too much, ate my vegetables, especially those rich in vitamins A and C, and every bite was delicious. Today, I'm 82 and still having a blast. Ready for warp speed, Commander. Execute.
The American Cancer Society knows eating right can reduce the risk of cancer.
Okay, so the reason why that was disturbing was because he's wearing a Star Trek outfit, but I believe this is is this from what, Buck Rogers or something? That is not Star Trek, and that is the very definition of
I'm
a
gonna go with
freaky
Battlestar Galactica.
PSA. Yeah, that's what I meant. Maybe.
That is freaky.
Totally freaky. Wow.
I always like it when old people call vegetables vegetables.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a big fan of vegetables.
Right. The extra syllables where the vitamins are.
If we do another tournament of guys who spend a lot of time on the toilet, I'm going to nominate him. I thought
the vegetable guy.
Vegetable guy, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'd like to point out that a stitch that was in my gums just fell out, and I'm not going. No, it's supposed to come out, but it just came out while I was talking, and it's disgusting.
Can we see it? Put George up big. Put George up big on the.
This was.
So you had dental surgery on last
Thursday.
Week. Thursday.
And it looks like a wishbone. So why don't each of you pull on it?
Make a wish.
Steve, is there maybe like a drop that you could maybe play for
something?
I don't know. I don't want to tell you how to do your job here. But,
well, I didn't want to.
Something.
I didn't want to ruin it, but
yeah. Oh, that works too. Noah Roper. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, George, you're okay? Do we have to call an ambulance? No, you're okay. All right, good. You have a screw in your mouth now, right?
I do. Wow. My jaw. It's all the way in my jaw.
Oh boy. All right. Well, let's get into some nice things.
Do you want to do the outro, or do you want to go nice things?
Oh, we need to close up George's.
With love from George.
Let's get into nice things right away.
Okay.
I want to show some nice things that some people have sent. I got a keychain. I don't know who the hell sent me this. Nick, maybe you made this for me, but this is a deep cut reference. I don't even remember talking about this on the show, but somebody got me a keychain that says Dizzy Giuseppe. Now it's a very long story. Yeah, it's a long story, and it's not that good of a story, but I must have told him at some point because this is my new favorite keychain. Whoever got it for me, like the car keys are going on this one. So, and whoever got me this very nice hat, Newport Pleasure. It doesn't fit my big fat head, but it will look good on a shelf. So, thank you for adding to my Newport Pleasure collection.
I got a couple of things to show off here. This was sent in by, this is from Little Judy Fun as well. It's on a Bates Motel stationery. This is a glass that says deep breaths and big sips.
Nick sips.
So
pucker up those lips. Let's see how it looks. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
pucker
thank you.
Up those lips and take a sip, Nick.
Big Judy Fun.
Nick sips.
Hey, we're gonna be in Indianapolis in a few weeks or a month or so.
Yeah.
This is a fortuitous gift. This is Indianapolis Bones. It's a parody VHS tape that's actually gum, and it's still sealed.
We eat it? We eat some?
Maybe before our Indianapolis show. Maybe that'll be a good promotional thing we could do.
Did you guys get sick after eating the CD gum?
Yeah, the Gums and Roses gum. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe we save it till the middle of the show so that
Yeah, so we can get some.
You have enough, you've done enough of the show to get paid.
I tell you what though, I will open it because I think there's you can see that it's like, well, maybe I won't open it. It's really
work on it. I mean, I can I can get into my nice thing. Well,
Go ahead.
Okay, so I put out a song to the Melinda Mixers. So Reese from Australia sent me a nail fungus video, like what to do if you have nail fungus, and it had a really good song in it. And we all made up our own songs. And here's how the music went for it, just without the singing, the instrumental version of what is it called? Fungal nail infection and its consequences.
I hate that I know that.
So it's a beautiful song set to fungal nail photos. And I got a lot of submissions, and they're all very good. We're just going to listen to 3 here. I got a bunch more to play next week. But Mike wrote some lyrics to that song, and here's Mike's rendition.
My toes have been looking strange, itching red, cracked and inflamed. Please understand what my struggle entails. It's all the consequences of my fungal nails.
It's kind of a Ween kind of a song.
Yeah.
Didn't it feel like Weenish? Nice work, Mike. I loved it. Liz Triffer, a frequent Melinda contributor, always good stuff. She always has good stuff. Did one, and you'll like it.
The stains on all your piggies are clearly getting worse. My dreams and your nails are dying. Please go to the doctor.
A little harmony at the end.
Yeah, I like her little at the end too.
Mhm.
Bob from Hull did a couple of them. He did one that's kind of rude and crude, and he did one that's a little softer. I decided to end it with a little rude and crude one here.
Okay.
So here's your last one for the night. Next week we'll have more.
Show me your fucking gross nails with tiny bits of shit in them, you cunts. That looks like a Moncal, a Mari Cruiser.
It does.
It does kind of look like a one Calamari cruiser. I assume that's a Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there we go. There's 3 of them. We got more coming in. If you want to contribute, you heard the instrumental up top. You can write a song to it and send it to me, Joe, or send it to info at Found Footage Fest. There's nice things.
Oh, yeah. I just show you that I was able to open it.
Wait, do we need to open nice things back up?
Yeah,
I'm afraid so. I'm afraid so. Yeah, the bag closed to her. I got a VHS bubble gum called Indianapolis Bones, and here's what it looks like inside.
Oh, cool! Take a bite.
The little tape, and but look, then you open the top up. Gordy thinks it's edible.
Oh,
this should have been. Yeah, this should have been in one piece, but
see, they could have done like the analog tape, and done like the foot of tape thing. They could have done.
Oh,
take a bite.
It just smells like dirt.
Take a. It's got to be vegan, right?
I mean, I assume
you smell dairy in it.
Most gum is, yeah.
Okay,
I do smell dairy in it, but that's probably just the chemicals.
Take a bite.
I'm gonna save this for before our Indianapolis show, and I'll get a fresh bite. It'll be a good promotional thing for the.
Could you put that entire thing up your anus? How big is your anus?
Please,
Let me ask you this.
Save it for the EP mode.
Okay, all right.
When I'll reveal exactly how big my anus is on Patreon.com/found.
Dirty or a nasty poo-poo. You did a bad one.
There you go. You're nailing the drops. Steve.
Not proud.
Be nailing the drops if he. Well, yeah.
It's larger than you think. Steve, do you have a jock sham for us?
I do.
It's a jock sham, jock sham, jock sham, jock sham. Boring you with a signature drawl. It's a jock sham, jock sham, jock sham, jock sham. This rap is done, now it's over to you.
So this one is from Atari Rob. It is a Kirk Gibson right guard ad from I think 1988, and I think this is one of the better ones. We show some jock shams are the low points of an athlete's career. And we showed one of Kirk Gibson from Kentucky Fried Chicken. I think that was low. I think this one, much better.
Okay.
It's ever so tough being ranked number one and not being rank. Playing the game without getting gamey. What assists me is Right Guard Sports Stick from Gillette with its maximum protection and aromatically airy scents. It's the essence of good gamesmanship. After all, when one is capable of home runs, why play foul? Right Guard Sports Stick, deodorant, and antiperspirant. Anything less would be uncivilized.
Wait, can you back it up to
when one is capable of home runs? Why play foul?
I want Nick to tell me what animal he thinks Kirk Gibson looks like. You know what? I completely forgot about that thing. People sent in pictures of themselves. I got to bring that back. But Nick, what animal do you think Kirk Gibson looks like?
I'll say Oh, I mean,
stumped?
Walrus is the obvious one
because of the mustache.
Yeah.
But you're better than that. You can do better than that.
Yeah, right? I'm going to say a golden monkey.
Okay. Is that an actual thing, or is that like a?
Yeah. I think
it sounds like what Indiana Jones was after.
By the way, that's exactly where my mind went. Yeah.
All right, golden monkey. You're the pro. I'll assume that you're right. I got to bring that back. People sent in pictures of. Lorax is good. People sent in pictures to try and stump Nick, and I don't know why I forgot about that. Maybe because we're a show that shows VHS tapes. But
primarily, yeah.
It was supposed to be that.
Yeah.
All right.
Good job, Sham, Steve.
Yeah, good work. Okay, so a couple announcements. Rewindo. This is a hot month on Rewindo. It's our streaming service. It's our Netflix, but for our crazy, wacky VHS tapes. This month, we are putting up some classics. It's the 20th anniversary of Found Footage Festival, so we're putting up some of the early finds. Kirk's 40th birthday in its entirety, without our commentaries on it, just the actual tape, how we found it.
Movie.
Wow. Yep, and then Queen's Home Movie, a video that I found at an estate sale in a camcorder in its entirety. Hose Plant that Eric from Toronto sent us. I'm putting that up, part 1 in its entirety. And then later this week, maybe by Friday, we will have the 20th anniversary show that we did at the Bell House. That will be up. Steve, you just finished editing it. And how's it look?
Looks great.
Yeah.
Fun show. Yeah.
And George's band is at the beginning of it. So you get a little taste of Overlord before.
Yep.
the show, the recorded version of the show.
And that'll be a Rewindo exclusive for a couple months. So VHS of the Month Club, that's going strong too. You could have a colorful package show up with one of our VHS tapes from our collection. It's an actual tape from our collection. It's not bullshit like, I don't know, like Titanic or Liar Liar. You won't get any of that bullshit. You're going to get good, like what could you get? Oh, Tony Little. You could get a Tony Little VHS tape delivered to your doorstep with a bunch of crazy crap in it. So McKenna puts together buttons, and this particular one, it's going to be all like every one is going to be unique. She found a bunch of a bunch of different nice things, and every single one is going to be, well, not every single one, but yeah.
Okay.
A lot of them are going to be different. So you'll get nice things. There's a zine in there. There's buttons. There's all that kind of stuff. So.
Do you have the puzzle handy, Joe? Because I'm actually doing the puzzle in the other room in my apartment. This is the best puzzle. It's so great. Today I was like putting one together, and I was like, is this part of Estelle Getty's jogging suit, or is this part of whose thigh is this?
Right.
It's so it's so fun to like go through those pieces. And the other thing is, I'm a big fan of puzzles. There's none of that dust, like how sometimes puzzles have like the cardboard dust in it.
Oh, you're saying it's a high quality puzzle?
Yeah, it's like clean, and I didn't know that. I mean, we just ordered from a puzzle company, but it actually is a high quality puzzle, and it's fun to put together. So
yeah, we spend a little extra. To make it nice. So, hey, also, if you're a patron, you can get 20% off for the next few days. Go to patreon.com. And if you're at any level, you can get 20% off. So check that out. God, we are shilling. We are just shilling tonight.
I got a non-shilling thing to talk about.
Okay.
Sorry, George. What?
No, you mentioned my favorite Christmas carol. Whose thigh is this? I think that should be a game we play on the show where you show a thigh from an exercise video, and we have to guess the exercise video.
We just hold up the puzzle piece and then we show the actual tape.
Sure. Yeah.
George, can that be your next George thing next week? Whose thigh is this? And then you just show a thigh.
Whose thigh is it anyway?
Yeah.
Drew Carey.
Yeah.
Hosting. Whose thigh is this anyway?
Yeah, well, it's in the hopper.
Okay.
Put
it in the hopper.
One quick thing. So, Caitlin from Saturday Morning Cartoons is doing Nancy Fest for Ernie Bushmiller's classic comic strip, Nancy. In 2 weeks, it's like May.
I think it's Memorial Day weekend,
25th and 26th. So it's the weekend before that at the Billy Ireland Cartoon Library. And so Tom Gamble, who's a huge Nancy fan, former Simpsons writer, he's on all the DVD Simpsons commentaries. He's a big Nancy fan too, and so he wrote a play that Caitlin is starring in. So Caitlin and Tom Gamble, the Simpsons writer, are coming on Saturday Morning Cartoons this Saturday to watch Nancy cartoons with us and talk all about Nancy. And I hadn't seen any Nancy animation yet, but let me just give you a little taste of what we're going to see.
Nancy, what you gonna do today in your adorable way? Something's cooking, you can bet. Better watch out. Nancy's here.
I mean,
that's nice.
Buckle up, because
that's nice as hell.
Yeah.
That's also Tom Gamble. He's like the comedy writer of all comedy writers. Like he wrote on Curb Your Enthusiasm, Simpsons, like all the good stuff. So
yeah, I'm excited to meet him. And
yeah, same here. EP mode. We're gonna watch part 3 of Carnival in Rio. Arnold Schwarzenegger goes down to Rio de Janeiro for Carnival, and we're getting to the dating scene coming up here. So
good.
Tune in for that. $10 and up patrons. That's it. I'm done. We're done shilling. No more shilling.
I got one more nice thing to show. Steve, can you put the intro back up? Because otherwise,
what are we?
Somebody sent me a box. It was an Alf puzzle, and I lost the note with it. So please identify yourself, because I opened the Alf puzzle, and in addition to having the 10 pieces of the Alf puzzle, was this. This is a legitimate autographed the kid Benji Gregory from Elf. It says, "Thanks for watching Elf, Benji Gregory." So this is a vintage, when Elf was still on, autograph.
How do you know it's actually? Is there like a certificate?
He said there was a certificate that said it in the note, but I can't remember. I don't please identify who sent this, or is anybody identifying themselves in the comments? Thank you for.
They haven't
this.
yet, but I felt like someone earlier did. So hopefully
I thought so
they'll,
too. I just
re-say
can't
it.
find
I
the
think
note.
you're getting hoodwinked. I'm going to start sending you autographs from from Health cast members and saying like, "Hey, no, this is real. This is real." And then like you'll hang them up, and I'm going to do that. I'm working on that after the show tonight.
I know an authentic Max Wright signature when I see one. So good luck putting one past me.
All right, we're going to go out with a another Liz Treffer song. She just sent me this one out of the blue. We had watched Channeling New Age Communication, the Telly Savalas hosted thing. You remember that, Nick? It's all about channeling. You're skeptical about a lot of things, UFOs and ghosts, but channeling you are 100% on board with, right?
How could it not be real?
So the opening song is a real toe tapper, and so I think maybe I asked somebody to sample it, and she sampled it, or maybe I didn't. Maybe she just did it on her own. Anyway, this is how the song goes.
Tonight, we're going to show you some film that may change the way you think about life.
Okay, so pretty cool song. She added some lyrics to it, and here's the thing: if we had been prepared, we could have done better.
We'll be right back right after that.
Please check out the Magic Spot, and my nose isn't full of yuck anymore.
I was a cop all my life, and I know a lush when I see one, and you're a lush.
Here we go. Get yours on.
Would you like to talk to some ghosts?
Tonight.
Maybe meet a dead Tibetan.
Tonight.
Touch the head of the Savalas.
Tonight.
Try New Age communication.
Tonight.
When we return, Dr. Sellner will complete the bunion surgery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one.
Rocks are done. Gotta sleep. Bye.
That's it. That it done.
We did our best. If we'd been prepared, we could have done better.
What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
In 8.
My nose isn't for yuck anymore.
Ooh.
That's all I'm doing.
Cheerio.
Have a good day.
Sizzler.
Tinkerbell!
We'll be right back right after that.
Good luck from all of us at Hagen.
And Kurt Polstead, the real great guy. Thank you very much for being here, and God bless you very much.
Nice, nice.
Goodbye.
Jim's coins in Hilldale.